We're not the
I guess,
same firm we were when we started this project. I will tell you that.
how do you mean?
I think that it was really game changing for us. I think that we sort of went through this project with you before, but we really were sort of half in, half out because we knew better. But
Interesting.
now we recognize that maybe we didn't know that much better. And by going along with the program, I think that it really it's changed our ability to grow to such an incredible degree.
Wow.
So I'm
That is
thrilled.
amazing feedback. I'm curious, when you look at the whole engagement at a glance now, where is Simplicity Ops's value? Is it school? Is it the one-on-ones? Is it like what is our value, like in your own words?
I think helping us understand who we are and who we want to be.
Mm,
And the fact that, in all of the meetings that I've been to for so many years, they say you want to provide Four Seasons service, but in the back of the shop, you are FedEx, you are McDonald's, you are any of these things, and helping us to understand that we can be McDonald's without sacrificing the Four Seasons, because
mm,
we're really good at the Four Seasons part.
love that.
But to be able to do something that moves smoothly and cleanly and has rules around it, so as somebody comes in, everybody doesn't have to learn this from the ground up.
Right.
There's
We have
a
a system.
base. There's a base.
Hmm.
And so this has been incredibly helpful. I got to say that the ops people have been eating this up.
That's what I
They
wanted
have.
to know. Do you think the sentiment is felt across the organization, or is this specific to you?
No,
You
it
think the
is.
gals?
This is me
It,
saying it. I am the last one to sign on for anything like this. I am not a team player when it comes to rules. I like to have my own game. Thank you very much. But I'm, it's irrefutable,
Wow.
the difference that it makes and the difference that it makes to our productivity. Having everybody know what comes next, not having to make it up every time so that it's always new. Novelty is a wonderful thing, but in this situation, novelty is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
What we want to know is if most things are always the same, then when something isn't, we can dedicate ourselves to that thing with a
Yeah.
different kind of energy.
Hmm.
But we can't put that energy on everything. So if some of
Hmm.
these things are not new every time, then that is such an immense win.
Dad,
And
I think what was, sorry, I thought you
oh,
were done.
go.
I think what was helpful to add to that is the, and we shared this probably several months ago, our CSA group was a little green in how to be a super CSA,
Yeah.
right? So in a sense, this almost operated like a super CSA academy of sorts, which I know you got cooking up in the back at some point, because for them, it was not only just this is how you use the system, but this is how you should be operating
Yeah.
as a service person and
Yeah.
as an ops professional. This is the best practice because in a lot of ways, I'm the worst teacher on the planet. Jamie hasn't done a ton of ops, right? She's always been on the front end. Could
Mhm.
we scramble together and throw some sort of, get our CSA to, or our ops professionals working in the way that it is a high level? Sure, but we were going to scramble our way through that,
Yeah.
right? And I think that they have a clearer sense of what should be happening, regardless of what Tiago or Jamie say. This is the next step in the process. This is the most efficient way to do it. And if you didn't do this, then you need to go do that.
And this is what they do. They are professionals at this. So
Yeah.
for us to step in and step on what it is that they're doing to say how we would do it if we did this thing, that's not helpful.
No.
So if they can say, I've noticed that we're doing A, B, and C, and if we did A, B, and D, that might be more efficient. Everyone, all of the thought processes are in terms of the systems. So
Hmm.
they're completely systems oriented, which I am not and never will be. So it gives us a leg up because Tiago's right. This is not something that he or I can really teach. He was an ops guy, but ops was different then. This is a whole new world.
We had paper.
Yeah, I know, lots and
And
lots.
filing
lots of things.
cabinets.
Oh my
Mhm.
God.
Do you feel like the CSA folks have gained some confidence going through this process?
So much,
Really?
so much.
How does that like manifest itself? Or like what does that look like on a daily? What's
It
changed?
manifests in the questions that they ask each other when they have their
Ah.
regular meetings.
Yeah.
You know, I did a this and such, and I was doing this, and it occurred to me, maybe I should be doing that. And they will pull us in for questions about, should it be A before C or C before A? After they've figured out that that is a question that merits discussion.
Yeah, things click more
Mm-hmm.
that maybe didn't click before.
And then they meet with us once a week and they say, these are the places where you're giving us a headache. And these are the places where we've found a better way. And the level of confidence is just sky high.
Here's a
And
real
as a
example.
result, do you have more confidence in them?
Oh, yeah.
I do. Yeah. Here's a real example. I got an email from a client earlier this week that asked what I initially perceived to be an ops question, but a slightly more complicated one. And I didn't immediately recognize that, oh, our ops team could just like know how to handle this. So I started drafting an email to the client, basically saying, hey, jumping in here, you know, the answer is this and this and this and this, A, B, C, and D. And as I'm finishing up the email, I see an email from Lauren show up in the inbox replying to the client. Hey, client, the answer is A, B, C, and D. In the exact same words that I used, the exact same structure that I would have used, the exact same 4 things that I would have said. I discarded the email and I was like, that was funny because I didn't expect that answer was going to be able to be answered by the ops group. But here it was, not only just answered, but in the exact same way that I would have answered it with whatever the background that I have. Or
So we don't have to
whatever.
be called in so much anymore.
God,
If there's
bless.
something, yeah. So we get to do our job and they get to do their job, which is kind of
The
novel.
point.
Yeah.
That's the point.